Welcome to a world of might and magic, where the only limit is your imagination. Come along with us and find out what happens when you just roll with it. Well, yeah, I guess with the recap kind of out of the way, we can get right into it.
Does anyone earn the inspiration?
Who doesn't have it?
I
don't.
That's a good question. I remember you saying earlier or a couple weeks ago, you were working on different inspiration rolls.
Yes,
right?
Still working on it. Well, it's not so much rules, but different ways to use your inspiration.
Gotcha. I do not have mine, but I didn't think I participated too much, so I don't think I should get it.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Was that loud? I'm
A
sorry.
little bit.
My mistake.
Let's go with Myra. I feel like she supplied the most information.
Sick.
I don't think she used hers. She might have with the gator. I don't remember.
The gator, the lizards, I don't know.
I don't remember what I used mine on, but I did. Probably something. I think it was one of the only times where it actually helped as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scroll up a bit and look because I don't remember. Oh yeah, my con save with 2 nat ones. That was. I think it was this. Yeah, it was the sleight of hand to steal the soap bar.
Oh yeah. You're something completely mundane that you just chose to change it.
Yeah.
Ariel stealing soap.
That's how I made my mace. My sock mace. Yeah, you put a soap bar into a sock and you've got a weapon.
I've heard about putting a lock into a sock. I've never heard of putting a bar of soap into a sock.
That's the prison classic, my friend.
When you're in prison, you make do.
Unless you're from the Escapist, in which case you make some nunchucks, and then that's a weapon. That is a weapon.
What was the name of the sock mace again?
The cleaner.
The cleaner. Yeah,
Cleaner.
Cleaner.
Let me get Krell's sheet up here because it's actually useful this session. Because Krell is no longer in solitary.
Tortured and beaten.
Oh yeah, Krell was completely tortured.
Yeah,
Not-
I saw
not
that
good.
coming.
Well, hey, now it's my turn, so Michael gets to describe it.
Yeah.
Wait, I also have a knife.
Oh yeah, Paige stole a knife.
He stole a knife from the kitchen. That's right. Man, there's no escape plan coming along, but man, are we getting ready for it?
You got a lot of contraband, no actual plan about what to do with the contraband.
Correct.
And in addition to Paige seeing Krell being dragged by, beaten and broken, her collar was like completely filled with cracks and shit. Whereas Paige and Spoon could barely even damage theirs with actual tools.
I might be in trouble. It's fine.
Let's keep our hopes up. It might be some kind of special chemical that cracks collars.
When have I ever failed a death saving throw? Don't answer that.
I mean, I could go back in the logs, but that might take me like 20 minutes.
No, I think we're all right. I think the 2 deaths I've experienced, I think that's enough.
But
one of them we had an answer for, but.
Alright, so it was passing into the evening as Paige was settling into his cell, having just watched Krell get dragged by, and kind of just dealing with the mutterings of his neighbor. I believe you flipped a coin to see if you wanted to even interact with that, and that was like where the session ended.
Yep, I decided to go talk with the crazy.
They wouldn't be there if they weren't at least a threat or important.
Are crazy.
Or crazy. I guess this place could function as like a real, like, you know,
In case of Paige, all of the three.
I don't have to say it. We all know what I'm thinking.
Oh shit, I forgot this was even coming. Just got a random package from Amazon at like 5 in the afternoon that I forgot
Shit.
existed.
Yeah, I had that exact thing happen.
The temperature just went from very hot to cold, and now my allergies are attacking.
Oh, fun.
So if I stop to sneeze mid-session, I'm very sorry.
I
You're
live
good.
in a nightmare hellscape called Florida, so we don't get that.
Better than living in a nightmare hellscape called Northern Canada.
That's true.
I want
you
to
got-
live in another Canada.
I would, you know what? I would actually happily live up in northern Canada. I want to be cold.
It
Like,
was
where I live,
35 degrees, it just went to 18 in the span of 2 days.
Like where I live, we actually have to worry about polar bears.
It's been like
Ah.
50s to 70s here all week. I've been enjoying it.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
the trick-
good.
The trick with Canada is like, if you're gonna live somewhere northern, you have to live where it's cold, or else the bugs
Yeah. Yeah,
they
like
get
if you
real
ever
bad.
have you ever seen those like cartoons about those when they have bugs and they're like just giant black swarms? Those actually exist in some places.
Yes.
Oh,
We get
good.
those too. They're fucking horrifying.
Yeah,
I-
Like,
so
you'll just be walking around and you'll walk into like a cloud of gnats. It's fucking awful.
Yeah, that happens constantly.
In some places
Florida.
they have tar beetles, they're called.
Yep.
Tar
And
beetles?
if they land on you, you like go to smack them off, they don't move.
I live on the capital of the south, which was named a few years ago the greenest city on the world. So can you imagine the amount of bugs that are here?
But we
That's
get
all
like
right.
Deal with
though.
pu-
we get like
I'd rather
half
deal
a
with
month
bugs
out of
than
the
bears.
year where caterpillars are just on literally everything. Just dangling down from trees and shit. So you'll be like driving your car down the road and just have like 3,000 caterpillars smack against your windshield.
Oh,
Because they're
God.
just dangling from trees.
When I used to go jogging, once I went and I saw, it just, you know when you turn your head and you see the most frightening thing you ever saw in your life? It was a cloud of mosquitoes
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
rising from the the grass.
I think there's
Just
I think
right.
there's actually a monster based on that. If I can spell. Oh Jesus, there's a lot more than I thought.
And I'm allergic to mosquitoes, so that's
Swarm
something.
of beetles, a swarm of centipedes, a horde scarabs, insects, rot grubs, spiders, wasps.
Wow.
Of course, wasp, the natural enemy of mankind.
I only ever saw one wasp in my whole
The
life.
fuck is a cranium
I-
rat?
A cranium rat? I was at
It's
a
already-
summer camp once.
Did
And
you say
I-
cranium rat?
Yes, I
In the-
did.
Cranium rat. In the same day, I was stung by a bee, wasp, and hornet.
Oh,
And
you
you
had
know
a bad
what?
day.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Not only, that summer camp just fucking blew, so. Don't send kids to summer camp. It's not good.
Yeah, apparently
There's
the cranium rats are minions for elder brains, and they have minor
Ah.
telepathy.
That's horrifying.
Okay, so we have a species of wasp here called marimbondo, which is like, imagine wasp, but smaller and 3 times worse.
At least
They can
Okay,
cast
we're still
spells.
They can cast spells! That's the worst thing you could have said.
At will, they can cast command, comprehend language, and detect thoughts, and once per day each, they can cast confusion and dominate monster. I think dominate
That's
monster is like a
horrifying.
5th level spell.
Jesus.
Holy
Christ.
shit.
That's horrifying.
Well, if you're ever against an elder brain, that's terrifying in its own right.
That's true.
Their minions just fucking... They're intellect devourers. They'll literally attach themselves to you and suck your brain out to replace it.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, yeah,
And it's scaled off how much damage they can do to your intelligence score. And once it hits 0, you're dead instantly.
So these guys can infect. Like, if you fuck around, they can enfeeble you and kill you as a result.
Yeah.
Okay, what would happen if they attacked Spoon and found nothing inside?
I have a 10 intelligence, thank you.
So
I
it
know,
only
just
take like 3 attempts for this thing to suck your brain out if it rolled low.
Yeah, that's. That's not.
All right,
good.
let's get into prison here. He's been
All right,
off
let's go.
traveling for like 10 minutes.
Let's play a
Enough
game.
of terrifying creatures, let's go to the terrifying jail.
Yes. Existing evidence of normal prison. For the most part. Other than the fact that it's like owned by a crazy shadow organization.
Alright, so Paige was about to confront his neighbor.
Yep. And I tried to look the most brave man in the world.
Roll performance.
Yes.
You
Everyone knows
walked
the
into
tale
that.
of the brave half.
Let me use my inspiration for that. Oh, here we go.
That's
Once again, inspiration being useless.
no.
Alright, so you think you look brave as shit, but here you are, a halfling in prison. A halfling wizard at that. Just trying to look slightly more intimidating as you go to confront this clearly deranged other prisoner.
That's why we play this game.
Yes,
For
for the
this
playing
shit.
rules.
Let's see, what's the best introducing line?
That's up to Paige.
Oh, for Paige. Good afternoon.
Yes, what is it you want?
Well, I would like to meet my neighbors, you know.
How quaint. And what is it I can do for you?
Well, first off, it's my name is Paige, the semi-work. What's your name?
Varric.
Officially
Varric Farfallen.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Varric. Are you in here for long?
24 years is my sentence.
Oh. And you are here for?
Forbidden magics, murder, and handling of undocumented beasts.
Oh, hey, we are here for the same things then.
How interesting.
Very much so. So, I noticed you don't get out of your cell very much.
I find it comforting to be in enclosed spaces.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking psycho right there.
Can't say I don't understand the feeling. If you need anything, don't, no need to fear calling me.
She begins, sniffing the air just like making it very obvious that she's doing that. As she moves closer and closer to the bars where you're standing.
I'm going to try and stay normal.
You have the stench of darkness upon you. Explain.
Oh, I do study arts considered dark by most. You know, necromancy.
Yes, I sense great darkness within you. A great path lies itself before you. All you need is to reach out and take the first step. Where did I put her character sheet?
I see. Say, are you a wizard as well?
Unfortunately, no. My powers come from a much darker place.
Oh, a warlock.
Some might say yes.
Say, Varric, are you interested in leaving this place?
Who wouldn't be?
Oh, you got me there. Me and my friend, who is unfortunately in solitary by now, are trying to make some sort of. I'm going to look to the sides, and even though no one's listening,
No one
some
that
sort of
cares.
plan to escape. Would you be interested in?
Yes, you interest me, young one. I think I may be able to help you even further beyond that. If you're willing, that is.
I'm listening.
The path you walk down, the path of necromantic power. You no doubt seek the power of a lich, correct?
Read me like a fucking book.
It's almost like she's also a knowledge domain cleric. And she could read your surface thoughts.
Oh,
Yes.
uh-oh.
Knowledge domain clerics can just do that, can't they?
Yep.
Wild. Or oh no, that's a great old one ability, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
One of two.
Okay, yeah, I think.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's not the kind of warlock she is, but...
Oh well, fuck me.
Again, she is a kind of elf none of you are familiar with, so...
Elves. They get cool shit all the time.
She's known as the Shadow Mother. How cool is that?
She's talking about liches, so. Okay, interesting.
I like her. She sounds insane.
She is insane. What part of
Maybe you can
forbidden
become-
magics did you not understand?
Maybe you can become her patron down the line if she's an undead warlock. Because they serve liches sometimes. Most of the time.
Boom, are you interested in becoming a warlock?
I'm like the inverse warlock, bro. I'm a paladin.
Tell me, child, do you know the first steps to lichdom?
Well, from my studies, I know that either you get it from someone who already became a lich, or you get from darker powers.
You would be correct. You require a bargain, struck with a fiend, evil god, or other foul entity. And now I get to give you something fun.
Riveting stuff.
Oh, yeah, I already
I got a
like
question.
this.
How good are you at ciphers?
Uh-oh.
I not very good, I guess.
Well, good. You're not going to figure out this information early, then. because you now have a thing in your journal called the legendary action Rise of the Lich.
Oh!
You know, considering I've never heard of what you're talking about, I'm probably not very good at them.
Well,
That's the logic
considering
behind
it
that.
is homebrewed, you wouldn't.
There you go. Yeah, fair enough.
But, yes, I ran a double replacement cipher on this, so if you can crack that, you can learn how to become a lich that much faster.
That's fucking sick. I love that, actually. That's really cool.
But,
You know I'm not going to sleep for the next week, right?
Oh, good. You'll die of exhaustion.
also, you assume that I started the cipher with English.
Oh.
I speak 2 other languages.
Yeah,
Spanish
look at
and
the-
something else, I'm guessing.
Actually,
Hey,
no, I
yeah.
failed Spanish 3 times, and then they just stopped making me take it.
Nice.
Oh.
Please tell me it's in Portuguese.
Nope. I don't know the first thing about Portuguese.
French. You know French.
Nope.
Damn.
Well, those are the obvious languages out of the way.
Yeah, those are the languages that like every school teaches, but you're also assuming that I learned these languages in school.
That's true. You
Okay,
could have just
just-
bought the books and learned them yourself.
Yeah, just give me the thing so I can decipher later.
It's in
Yeah,
like
you have
fucking
it.
ancient Roman.
You already have it. It's on your Rise of the Lich sheet here.
A language that
Oh,
fucking nobody
nice.
Yeah,
speaks.
the full cipher's in there. Which tells you exactly the next step after you do the first step. So you can either figure out the next step on your own or break the cipher.
Man, oh man, that's pretty fucking cool.
Okay, that is really nice.
Well, I can't make becoming a lich super easy, you know.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
You're becoming a fucking lich.
DM plus 10 respect.
Like, a standard lich is like a level 18 spellcaster or something like that.
They're chilling with like 2 9th level spell slots and shit. They know power word kill and fucking I don't know what other. I think they have one other 9th level spell, but it's not coming to mind.
And you are friends with a lich. Just imagine how cool is that.
Oh, they
No
get one
power
9th level
word
slot to cast power word kill.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, actually, yeah, you might be right. I
I'm
think they
looking
just could
at it
just
right
do that.
now.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, they could just do that. That's awful. That's horrifying. No wonder liches make for such good bosses.
And you will be friends with one. Imagine how cool is that? I have my friend. He's a lich.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing.
My last
uh,
campaign actually had a lich shopkeeper.
Nice.
He's the magic
Hey.
items guy.
I want to become a lich, but I want to keep
Yeah.
the appearance of Paige.
Well, yeah, you'd have your regular appearance until you died. Like, your body would slowly deteriorate until you die, and then you just appear in the clone a day later. But yeah, a lich is a CR 21. 18th level spellcaster.
I can only remember 2 spells from the spell list, which is
The
Power
obvious
Word
ones.
Stun and Power Word Kill. Those are the 2 I know.
But yeah, your new friend Varric has just put you down the first steps of lichdom.
Sick.
I like her a lot.
Like I said, everyone would be getting some kind of boon or power up by the end of Prison Arc.
Unless they die.
Unless
or
they
never
die.
actually went to prison.
You didn't account for dying.
Well, obviously, if you die, you're not going to get anything because you're dead. Yeah, we
'Cause
gotta
you-
work
'cause
in
you're
a
not-
new character.
Luckily, my go-to backup at the moment would be perfect for.
I think like
prison.
2 of our
If I happen to
characters
die.
are like 1 level away from a reanimation spell.
Yeah. Ugh.
Alright, is there anything else you need Varric for?
I want to ask her if she knows anything important or that could help. Actually, instead of I want to ask. I'm going to ask her because I'm role playing right now. Varric, do you know anything helpful in this prison that could make my plans go faster?
Well, not all magics are cancelled here. If you could find the right materials, some rituals still work.
Okay, that's
Interesting.
that's very useful.
It's just finding those materials.
Yep, and let me check my rituals.
Krell does not have a single fucking ritual spell in her arsenal right now.
I have find familiar and unseen servant only. Oh, and silence is also a ritual for some reason.
Those could all be very useful if used properly.
Yeah, especially an unseen servant.
Yep.
Yeah, for real.
Just unseen
Imagine just
servant,
having
walk through this cell, get me the key, come back.
Yeah, you just got a guy who can steal shit for you for free.
You know what? Unseen servant. I only need a bit of string and wood.
Oh, dude, there's got to be a lumber shop in here somewhere.
Well, our boy
Dude,
Spoon
we
would
have
know
that.
from doing his job earlier today that there's a firewood splitting station in the workshop he was in.
Well, that would be good information to share if I wasn't in solitary confinement. The more and more this goes on, the more I think this might be a bad plan.
What part of it was a good plan?
What plan?
You're not in my brain, all right? You gotta know the way I was thinking about it.
Is there a plan to begin with?
There was a plan. There is a plan. Not was. There is still a plan.
Very.
You just have.
You are a
You just.
kid. Thank you
You
very
just have
much.
to believe. You just have to believe in me. That's all. I know that's a big ask, but you know, you can do it.
Oh,
I'm a-
Very. I could very much kiss you right now. I have great ideas. Thank you.
I'd rather you didn't, but to each their own.
Damn.
I'm going to go
This woman's
straight-
like almost 4 times your age.
like
And
us again. I want to go to my bed, take a little piece of string and a tiny speck of wood on the. And
are,
I'm going to try to make the ritual.
are the beds made of wood?
Yeah, you broke the leg off of off of your bed, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I do recall doing that.
And we have sheets. A bit of string is not hard to get.
He is correct.
Yep.
And he's got that knife stashed away in his cell to break off a nice chunk of wood from that bed.
Man, this plan is really coming together.
And Unseen Servant doesn't actually consume the materials, so he can reuse
Fuck
those
yeah.
should the spell work.
Exactly.
Man, this shit's cool. Who would have thought that the insane person would have been pretty helpful?
I thought.
Your random chance thought.
Yep. I always believe that insanity is the other way of genius.
Maybe
Well,
that nat 20
some
I
people
rolled
thought
is
Nikola
gonna be
Tesla insane, and here we are.
Yep. There's a great phrase by Tim Minchin, which is
Hey,
a genius is just an insane person with an audience.
Hey, he's got the madness enhancement stat in Fate, so you never know. He could have been a little insane.
Alright, so you put together your materials and prepare your ritual. And, what are you using to draw your ritual circle?
Let's see. How dusty is the floor?
You doubt it's been swept in, like, ever?
Okay. Can I collect a bit of dust and whatever and try to make a circle out of it?
I think it'd be easier just to remove the dust to make the circle, but sure.
Yeah, let's do that instead.
So yeah, you're just sitting there on your hands and knees in the dust, drawing a ritual circle. You see, this is why most casters get a bit of chalk. It's for rituals.
I don't have shock. I'm in prison.
But
Bit
you
of chart.
do have a hand and a knife.
And it wouldn't be too hard to find some charcoal. But dust circles work too. So you get down on your hands and knees, you draw out your ritual circle, place your material components in it, and you call upon what little magic power you can, and your unseen servant appears before you.
Well, he doesn't. He's invisible.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You are aware that
Oh.
it is in existence.
Oh. Oh, this is great. This is going places.
So you have an unseen servant for an hour.
Yep, and now I have someone to do the job for me.
Ah, of course. Is that the whole reason Paige took the spell in the first place?
Yeah, to
Yeah.
be lazy. Why wouldn't he?
That is true.
I'm going to clean the circle so that no one sees it.
Alright.
Actually order the servant to clean it.
Ah,
It just
And
kind of sends like a gentle, cold breeze through that wafts the dust away.
Yep. Now that I have an unseen servant, what the fuck do I do with it?
Also, one of the specific things that it says your unseen servant can do is cleaning. So I find that
Yeah.
interesting.
great.
Folding clothes.
Mending. When it says mending, does it mean that he can like try to fix something, or he casts the spell mending?
He tries to fix it manually, like sewing.
Oh yeah. First thing I'm going to tell him to clean myself.
Very good.
You just got an unseen servant with a ghostly broom just cleaning yourself for the next hour. Meanwhile, Spoon finally regains consciousness.
Oh, where am I?
Solitary.
Oh, hey! Look who it is! It's my favorite guy. You, fuck, what's your name? Whatever. How you doing?
Your pleasantries do not interest me.
Oh. That's a shame.
It seems your friend was unwilling to give up any information about your insurgent crew. Maybe you'll break quicker than she does.
That's a good one. That's funny. Will you be here all night?
Depends on how long you can maintain your consciousness.
Well, get in for the long haul then, my friend.
Well, considering you were knocked out by 3 guards with sticks like an hour ago.
You think that's gonna stop him from being cocky?
Never.
This is Spoon Utensillion we're talking about.
I also noticed your name is spelled incorrectly on your nameplate there.
Is it?
Yeah.
How did I fuck that up?
Oh no, it's spelled correct. What the hell? Oh no, it's just the fucking new font.
Oh yeah, the font is just different.
It's weird.
Ugh. How, like, am I, like, restrained? Like, fully?
You are handcuffed and manacled.
Awesome.
So, wrists and ankles.
Very cool.
You got about 2 feet of chain separating your ankles. so you can walk, but not very quickly.
Well, I mean, not obviously, but there's nothing stopping me from trying to break these cuffs.
Made
So I
of
may as well.
iron, but okay.
Hey, what's gonna stop me?
Physics.
I feel like I've accomplished stupider shit.
Well, you can certainly try. Doesn't mean
Yeah.
you have a possibility to succeed.
You never know. Never mind. So what is this stick that I just wait here for? Are you gonna drive me mad by just sitting here and looking at me? I know I'm like a pretty guy, but come on.
No. This is just the waiting area. The real fun happens inside.
Okay, interesting.
Now, would you like to walk in yourself, or do you need to be escorted?
Well, you don't escort me anywhere. I'll do it myself. Thanks.
Alright. So he opens the door to the smaller inner room. And there are
What?
arcane sigils carved into the floor in here. And,
Can I roll Arcana to see if I kind of know what they are?
Arcana or religion?
Ooh, I think I have 0 to both. So. What? 15?
You've not quite studied rune lore very well outside of the dwarven runes, so you can't really piece apart what this does, but you know it's something that's always active in this room. And I have to look up the exact wording of the spell in effect here.
So do I just get comfy now?
There's a chair, you may sit.
Oh, sick.
Alright, now you may make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, good. I think I'm actually alright at those.
Yeah, it's the first time I'm going to say those words in this campaign.
Charisma save. How about a 14?
Sorry, doing math. That is a fail.
Fuck. Alright.
Let's start simple. What is your full name?
My full name is Spoon Utensilian of Squirrelstead.
Checks out.
Oh, you could also tack on the eye gouger if you like.
Fair enough. And...
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I've been duped. I've been had.
Now tell me, where are you currently residing, Spoon of Squirrelstead?
Hold on just a second. What is this fucking city called again? I feel like I wrote that name. I wrote the name down somewhere.
I'd hope so.
I do too.
And, as you're going over the thoughts in your head, you realize that even if you gather the thoughts in your head, a lie is unable to pass through your lips.
Technically, if I said the name of the city, I wouldn't be lying. Also, reside is a strange thing because Well, technically, my personal home is in Squirrelstead. That is my estate.
And you also have a home in Phandalin.
Oh yeah, I also have a house in Fandle. I lived there for a period of time. That is I bought the deed.
You won the deed.
I won the deed, that's right. I won it in a brilliant bout of blood and steel.
Are you saying all of this out loud, by the way?
Yes, those are my two personal homes.
And what about here in Nevermore?
In Nevermore? I guess there's no, like, retry on the saving throw after a certain amount of time, right? I just have to keep answering?
The first time on a turn, if you enter the spell area for the first time on a turn or start your turn there, you get to make a saving throw.
Ah.
So every different question could be a different saving throw.
Sick.
For the
Every
sake of
different
sanity.
At this... Ooh, that's not good.
But, if you know anything about Zone of Truth, you know that Ryan gets to know if you passed or failed.
Ugh. Not good. But it's better to not say, so I'm gonna roll again.
There.
That's another
Also
14.
So you're once
I
again
want to
compelled
say
to the
something
truth.
I want to say something, but it would be metagame, so.
In Nevermore, I recently pulled together a bit of cash and bought a house.
Interesting. And where might that estate be located? Charisma save.
Yeah, let's
Oof.
God damn it! Fuck! Do I have anything? I don't. I have nothing. I don't have anything to help me out here.
I may like to add the last lines of Zone of Truth. An affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature could be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like,
what I want.
So I don't have to answer.
Like, you could answer in a way that answers a question but not the question they're asking. Like, try to, like, walk around it somehow.
Yeah, or you could
Right,
just.
like how I had said I live in Nevermore instead of actually telling them where the house was.
Exactly.
Oh, where might you find it? There's a neighborhood where it's located. Probably among some other houses, if I had to guess.
So we're going to play this game now.
I told you I wasn't gonna be easy. And I like spit on his shoe.
Alright, then let's begin. And he reaches into his satchel and pulls out a pair of blacksmithing tongs.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Oh, I'm about to get Kieran'd. Oh, no.
I will ask you once more, and please be specific. And charisma save again.
That's a 9. Jesus Christ.
Change your dice.
These acid green dice are already. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Pick a color from here. Roll it once. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna go the opposite of that and go blue. Where it is specifically? Jeez, man. Really busting my balls here. It's
Not yet.
Not yet.
Aha! I'm going to kill you. It's located
could certainly
Right.
try.
Let's see. Where is my house located? It's Does the neighborhood have a name?
I don't think so.
I gave a
Or is it like a-
street name at one point in time, and now I don't remember it.
Fuck, can I just declare that? Can I declare that's my answer? Is the name of the neighborhood? If neither of us can remember it, then I feel like I wrote it down somewhere. I might have a notepad with it. Hold on. Let me take a look. See at my notepad. Nope. I did not write it down. But I also don't have the address on hand either, so I feel like we're in a bit of a sticky wicket here.
Alright, then let me rephrase. Your friends who escaped, where would they hide out?
That's a good question.
Our troops have been scouting the streets and have not seen one whiff of them.
Well, yeah, they're sneaky, obviously. Or maybe your troops just fucking suck. If they were hiding, they probably wouldn't hide at the house. If I had to guess, they're probably,
I feel like
the
at least
Thieves
two of you
Guild.
are trying real hard not to metagame right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because there's something blatantly obvious that I'm just missing.
Went right over your head.
Where are they hiding? I don't know. I don't know. If they're not at the house, they could be fucking anywhere. You might just have to scout all of Nevermore.
Surprisingly enough, that's accurate.
Ugh. And now I'm in that situation where like you're looking at a riddle and everyone knows the answer except you.
And sometimes you just gotta pay attention to exactly what the DM says and not how they say it. Because there were a few things we were told when we entered this prison that now don't quite add up.
Ah.
Tell me, Spoon, what do you know of our organization?
Little to nothing. And that's the honest truth.
You shouldn't lie to me, Spoon. He takes his tongs and he clamps it down onto one of your fingernails and just rips it right out. Almost effortlessly.
Okay. The truth, what we know about your organization is, again, very little. We know maybe there's a couple of you. And that is it.
Isn't it much easier when you tell the truth?
No!
You still shouldn't lie to me. Tell me, which of our members do you know of? Now he's gotta look through his notes to remember which ones he knows.
How about a 20?
20 passes. But he knows you passed, so...
Oh, which ones do we know? There was, I think there was a bull who we kicked the shit out of. A butcher, maybe? Yeah, butcher. and a Primogen. Yeah. Butcher and Primogen. Those are the two.
One of those names rings a bell, but the other I'm not
that's
quite
weird.
sure on. And the bull was excommunicated some time ago.
Well, that's not my fucking problem.
Do you know what my code name is?
No.
You got another
The fat
charisma
one?
check on that one.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, we do know. Fuck.
I don't think his has been revealed yet.
Wait. Do I? Wait, hold on. Hold on just a second. Let me look at something real quick. Because they said at the beginning that we will be referred to as our numbers, do I have to answer him when he says spoon?
That is still your name. And
Ah,
he's not technically part of this prison system.
fuck it. Alright. I tried. A charisma save, huh? Sure. Sure, I'll roll that for you, buddy.
That's
How about
a
an
fail.
Oh fuck! I have to go look at the. I have to go look because I don't remember.
I just looked myself. You've not received a name for him.
Yeah, no, I have no idea, man. If I had to guess, I don't know, the mask or something.
Not even remotely close.
Well, go fuck yourself.
I am called the Brick. And that is
That's
another
stu-
name
that's-
for the list.
That's stupid. That's dumb. Who came up with that? Did you come up with that? Or
No,
did your boss come up with that?
my boss, yes.
God, this guy's fucking dumb.
And the one that your goblin friend killed was called the Clay.
Weird.
Warden Freeman is known as Stone. Ironic, the one with the last name Stone isn't the Stone. So that's 3 new
Neat.
names for the Syndicate Corkboard over here.
The clay, the stone, and the brick.
Now I get to remember which one of these it was. I think it's this one.
I can like feel the glares I'm getting from the crowd. This is like some fucking peanut gallery type shit.
I need that to be bigger.
Have I been like strapped to this chair?
More or less.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm going to apologize, but I need to go to the bathroom real quick.
Go for it. We're ready. Better.
Oopa. There we go. Ooh. He's a big fella. Alright, I'll run it.
Ah, fuck. Wrong layer. Alright, we've gained some valuable information there.
Hell yeah.
We got about a little over half the board, I think exactly half the board figured out.
Spoon can already like see himself back at the house at the corkboard, just like putting up pins and shit.
Like, I figured out so much shit in prison, you wouldn't believe it.
I learned so many things. All of them not useless, I promise. Ugh.
Tell me, do you know anything useful to me at all? Charisma save. I'm waiting for a nat 20.
God, that'd be incredible. It's like what, a 6? God, oh no, it's 11. Okay. Anything useful? I mean, boy, do I know how to fight. And let me tell you, that's like my method of fighting. That is some valuable shit. Let me tell you.
A method of fighting I've defeated already? I don't think that's useful.
You got the jump on me, asshole. If we were one-on-one in the ring, you would not have won. Wait, didn't we fight? Didn't I fight you? I think I can remember fighting you already. That wasn't when you choked me out, right?
Yes, back in the arena.
And who won?
Your friend did most of the work.
Oh, bullshit. Yeah, I was there I was in the front, asshole.
Not all warriors win battles from the front.
This warrior does, because I'm not a coward.
Cowardice has nothing to do with it.
Oh, I think it does. I think you're just afraid to admit that.
I think we're
You're
done
afraid
here.
to admit. You're
You
afraid
spend
to
some
admit
time
you're a
in
coward.
here alone and think back on your life and decide if you've made good choices here today.
I've made plenty of good choices.
And with that, he locks you in solitary.
I'm already like humming a little song.
And now you realize that that chair is just slightly off balance, so it's got a nice wobble to it.
Neat. That's cool.
That's the greatest torture of the chamber.
You like Spoon is someone who cares about frivolous shit.
Well, it's a chair you're strapped to, so the slightest movement is just rocking it back and forth. A few hours of that will bug the shit out of anybody. Plan in your attack.
Charging my attack.
Did Spoon tell something he shouldn't while he was away?
Do what?
Did Spoon tell something that he shouldn't while he was away?
Nah. I may have almost told him the Utensilium family fighting style, but I didn't.
And you also missed name drops of 3 syndicate members.
Yep. I got those, though. I got those. I wrote those down.
That part I got was the brick, the stone, and the clay.
Yep.
The clay is dead.
Alright, so let's move back to our sewer crew.
Yay!
Woo!
Who are 1 day behind the prison crew. And it is the following morning. It is currently the day that Myra agreed to re-meet with the prison guard over at the internment camp.
Okay.
Oh, I got
See the
changed.
crocodiles still there?
Yeah, it's mostly just I didn't move the token, but get rid of that for the moment. Alright, how are the two of you proceeding with your day?
Well, I'll let Cassius know about the guard, and then I need to go meet up with him. But yeah, I have the blueprints of the prison so we could kind of make a plan, maybe?
I'm wasting my luck on real dice. I just rolled another nat 20.
Did you catch any of that, Cassius?
Yeah, I caught most of it. I had to step away for like 30 seconds.
Well, you cut back to us, well, you two being. Waking up the next morning on the day that Myra is to meet the prison guard that she bribed information from. And she's going over the schematics that she got from the library.
I'm assuming I'm feeling better at this point.
Yeah, it's
Not so out of my mind.
It's 2 days after you got drugged, so you're good.
Okay, I will help her examine the blueprints.
Alright. So you guys are going over the blueprints. You discover that pretty much any wooden boat that goes into that water is going to be dissolved by the time it gets to the island. You discover the gondola that can be used to get to and from the island. And as far as structural weaknesses, the walls are only realistically like 10 feet high.
Ooh.
That's not bad.
Yeah, not that bad at all.
Interesting.
The getting off the island is the biggest deterrent to people trying to escape. So it's like, yeah, you could scale the wall, but get past the half mile of water that would dissolve a boat in minutes.
Yeah.
That is pretty tough.
A wooden boat, rather.
Well, if it dissolves the boat, then just go swimming.
Yeah, dissolve the
Boil-
boat, go
boiling
swimming,
water.
you make it all 5 feet, and your skin is
assuming you
falling
have
off.
assuming you have fire resist or fire immunity, sure.
And considering there's only, like, what, 2 combinations that get you full immunity to fire?
Yeah.
Is it fire damage? I figured it'd be acid.
Well, both.
Even harder to get immunity to.
Yeah. I think you can only get resistance to acid.
Fun.
Yep.
And I think you can only get that via a spell or just being a dragonborn with that typing.
So like no way to fly in, no way to boat in.
At least not with a wooden
No way
boat.
to... Yes, we just have to find a very rare steelhold ship. So I think gondola is probably the best bet. But also like probably the most super dangerous option.
Yeah, I'm guessing the people that run it, or if it is run by people, they're probably guards or something.
Most likely.
Probably not like a scenic tour gondola.
Yeah. Thing is, I don't think you could get anywhere near that prison without immediately being recognized.
Well, Myra is still undetected as
Oh.
far as anyone knows. Your
No,
face
you
is
would have to
still
go
on
by
wanted
yourself.
posters.
Yeah.
Hasn't helped him find me yet, though, has it?
Cassius can still disguise himself magically, can he?
Yes.
So
Yes, I can.
you're good on that front, at least. And you have more information likely coming today from the prison guard and Druxus.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Now it's just a matter of getting to those people and getting that information. And I am going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
So, like, a giant crocodile in the sewer, you say?
Yes. Very big.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, and there's also some more lizard folk and like a lizard folk king, I believe.
Are
There's
they
like
like
a whole
are they
throne.
are they like friendly?
Sort of. They didn't attack, but they weren't super happy that I kind of showed up.
Good to know. Good
Yeah.
to know. It'd be helpful if we could actually speak their language.
I should have looked in the library for anything about them, but totally forgot.
Like, so at this point, do we know where the prison is?
Yeah, it's east of the city, kind of like out past the slums. And there's the big sulfur lake.
Ah.
I went to the edge of it, but that's as far as I went.
So, like, what are we thinking for trying to get them out at this point?
I mean, the disguise option, like pretending to be new guards or like, I don't even know. Someone who has to go to the prison to either talk to someone or, yeah.
Alright, I am back. I assume y'all were making plans while I was gone?
A little bit.
Alright.
Maybe.
Figuring out stratagem. Alright, so what are you guys doing in the immediate?
Do you want to come out of the sewer, Cassius?
Sure, I'll come with you.
Okay. So we can maybe swing by the house first and see what if Druxus has come back.
Yeah. I'll disguise self before going.
Also, there's something up with this lizard. It's been here for like days. I've been coming and going, and it's still just sitting there.
No, he's having a good time. He's having a good time.
I mean, he's nice, but it's just, I don't know. Kind of odd lizard behavior, isn't it?
It's a very calming tea that he's drinking.
You know what? I'll let you roll Arcana on that.
Isn't the common lizard behavior?
A common tea known as lean.
Shit.
I'm proud of myself for that one.
Sorry, who's rolling Arcana?
You both can. You're both inspecting the lizard.
Oh, baby.
God damn. And that one
It's a
still
16.
gets you a 9. Yeah, Cassius recognizes it as a familiar.
It's a 19. Wow.
I think Mira has more intelligence than Paige.
How do my real click clacks roll better than my virtual click clacks?
Because
Well,
the
I
virtual
finally
ones don't have
Figured
weight.
out how to use the good luck stone.
Oh, you probably had to have it equipped or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do that.
We could also try going back and asking around the Thieves Guild, see if there's anything we can get there. Like, I'm sure the local Thieves Guild have people that are currently incarcerated.
True, yeah. I mean, like, someone must know something. This can't be the first time someone's tried to break someone out.
No. So you could go to the house, and I could go there to see if I could find anything out.
Sure, and we can meet up. I don't know, where would we be best?
What about that abandoned house we stayed in previously?
Sure, that was. Where was that?
That was over in this vicinity.
Okay, that works for me.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Alright, split the party further.
Woo! Yeah.
And again, I'm definitely disguising self before going.
Yeah, I caught that.
Because it went so well the first time we did that.
Well, to be fair, last time I was walking around the streets as myself, so.
Yeah.
True.
Last time he used disguised self was in the bathhouse. And that went swimmingly.
But when we were on the streets, I think we were using masks, so...
No, we haven't put them on yet.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, Cassius heads down to the southwestern side of the city to his contacts in the Thieves Guild, and Myra heads back to the house. We'll start with the house, because we have a map for that. I have to add Myra in.
In the dining room.
Alright, I got there. Figure out what these kids are doing. You enter into the house. It's kind of a drab and rather quiet. Not a whole lot's going on right now.
I'll just kind of walk in and loudly call out people, see if anyone's home.
Alright, who are you calling out for? Or are you just calling out to just the void, and whoever answers, answers?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, the sound doesn't travel all that far in the house, so you get callbacks from Druxus, Tisva, and Joshua.
Great, I'll make my way towards Druxus.
Alright, he is currently in the war room. So you head on that way. Oh, Miss
Hey there,
Myra.
Long time no see. Did you get the information I was asking you about?
Yes, I had my men do some looking around. That prison is nigh impenetrable, it seems. But we may have found an ally to help get you there. It seems her partner is a bounty hunter that is incarcerated on the island. And she's planning a breakout as well.
Oh, that's convenient.
No, that's foreshadowing from like 2 sessions ago.
What's her name?
Snowbakin. Snowbakin Nibblewee. You say that, but that is literally a PC from like 2 campaigns ago.
Is that a gnome?
That is a gnome.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, it is. Is it a Snurf Nevlin?
What?
Is it one of the fucking Underdark gnomes, a Snurf Nevlin?
No, regular gnome. I think she was a rock gnome.
Neat. Gnomes are cool.
They are. They can do all types of fun shit.
Can I get that name one more time?
Give me a sec to look it up so I can spell it.
I think it's Stubblekin Nibbleweed.
Okay.
Oh man. I don't know, is that worse than what is effectively spoon utensil? That is literally my name. I can make it sound as like an actual name as I
Put it
want.
in
But
chat.
Oh, okay.
It's new making giveaway.
Snebblekin Nibblewee. But gnome with wee in his name. Or her name, my mistake.
So, how would we get into contact with her? Through you, or
She's currently based out in the warehouse area, which I forget what I called. The labor district. I can't word today. It shouldn't be too hard to track down. They say just look for the sounds of pounding metal.
Oh.
I guess she's an engineer of some sort.
perfect? Is there anything else?
It seems the prison camp was a wash. There's too much my men couldn't scout it all.
Okay. Well, thank you for getting this. And Cassius, right now, he's going over to the Thieves Guild, so hopefully
Should
he
be
can get
interesting.
some more information.
Yes, that does seem like exactly what he'd be doing. It's not a bad idea. Even I don't have access to all of the members. Is
Really?
there anything else you need my assistance with?
No, I think that's good. That's a good lead. I'll have to look into that. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Now I'll probably have just a quick look around the house to make sure everything's good.
Alright, he reclines on the chair he was sitting in with his feet on the table. Just relaxing. You find Joshua and Tisfa reclining in the leisure space. And Lyra is learning how to cook with Chori.
Oh, nice.
How wholesome.
Scribbler is off in the vault, still doing his accounting. And
My man is incredible at math.
And we have received our first payment from the dwarves, which I have to add.
Ooh.
We are rich.
Not quite, but we are. Well, actually, we actually are pretty rich as it stands.
Yeah.
We have a lot of money.
To the tune of 1,256 gold pieces. Which, math? Got a new phone. I can't find my fucking calculator.
Felt that.
Alright, we now have a total of 3,272 gold pieces.
Very nice.
So we continue to be quite wealthy. Alright, and now we'll move back to Cassius at the Thieves Guild.
Yes. I'm gonna get there, knock on the door like always.
You give the password as you already know it. It's not even an issue anymore. They know your face. They know who you are. Well, actually, you're wearing a different face this time, but you still have
I'm
the
gonna
password.
I'll drop disguise stealth as I get to the door with my hood still up.
Alright. So yeah, you're recognized and easily let in. It's about the same as it was last time, minus a few of the burlier goons.
Weirdly enough, they did get away though. They did escape.
I don't think I ever mentioned them specifically escaping.
Are they
You
arrested
didn't necessarily mention them getting captured either.
Just left
I
that
could've
kind
sworn
of the
they were with-
imagination.
I could well, they might be alive, they might be dead. Oh
Does
well.
it really matter? You don't have to
Doesn't
pay
really
them now.
You don't have to pay them now. That's true.
Well,
Those
they didn't
guys
do the job
were.
they were hired. They didn't do the job they were hired for to begin with, so you know
Those
that's
guys
on
were
par.
the poorest hirelings I've ever seen.
and you speak as if they were going to get paid.
No, I would have paid them if they did what we wanted. But would have let them have their fair share of the loot.
Yeah, they did get what you offered them. You offered them a share of the loot. There was no loot.
But, exactly.
That is true.
Their payment was getting to live, maybe.
Maybe.
And possibly being hunted down for the rest of their lives.
Who knows?
How
Who
good, how good
cares?
for them.
Anyway, I'm gonna start asking around about. I'm gonna start making like small talk, asking around about the prison, anybody who knows, anyone on the inside, about how someone might go about getting somebody out of there.
Eventually, one of the, let's say, mousier looking fellows, and I mean that quite literally, as he's a rat folk,
Nice.
will come forth. Yeah, I got some information. I've got an
perfect.
acquaintance of mine on the inside. She's, a bit tough to work with, a bit single-minded in a ways, but she can be reasoned with.
And this person, is she an inmate, a guard?
Inmate. Last I heard, she was in maximum security. So she's in what the other crew knows as the volatile ward.
Ah. Yeah, so what's her name?
Damn it, I gotta look over here. I have a name. Celeste.
Celeste.
No T. Just Celeste.
Oh, Celeste. Yeah, so what's she in for?
Heresy and conspiracy.
Ah. Respectable.
Hardly.
Well, respectable among a certain company.
So what will
So
you
you
be
saved it.
needing with her?
Well, I'm just gonna put this out there. I do have a few friends who are currently incarcerated there. I'm looking to try to find a way to get them out.
Well, that prison's near impenetrable. But, if anyone can get out, it's her. She's ridiculously strong.
That is good to know. Is there any way I could get
I think
into
her
contact
strength
with her?
score actually riles. Yeah, her strength score is almost as high as Spoon's. But, she's got other abilities that make it even higher. Well, mail is not exactly forbidden, but that'll take time.
Are there any security features preventing magic in the prison?
Yeah, they've got these collars on the inmates, completely shut down how they use the magics. But, I don't think there's anything stopping magic from coming in. So from that you glean, like a message sending spell would work.
Good. Good to know.
Granted, you are currently one day behind our crew, so if you were to message us, a little retconning would go down, but for a character we have yet to meet over there, that wouldn't be much of an issue.
Yeah, that's okay. The message will get there at some point, eventually. Well, I thank you for your information, and I will definitely be reaching out to your friend. And with any luck, we'll also be able to secure her escape as well.
Well, that'll definitely benefit me, so I see no problem in that.
Right, it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
As always. There is still honor among thieves these days.
Of course. And I'm gonna rush off as quickly as I can and as stealthily as I can back to the hideout. Or back to the abandoned house.
Alright.
Instead of the rendezvous point.
I'm assuming you're bringing your disguised self back up as you leave.
Yep.
Alright. So you make your way back to the rendezvous. And where are we at with Myra?
She'd probably want to get the information from the guard before meeting up with Cassius.
Alright, so she's headed back outside of town. And how are you planning on getting there this time? The path through the sewers, or just walking out the gate again?
I'll do the gate again because it's easier to get out and
Yeah, you have to present paperwork to get out, just back in.
yeah.
There goes my die again. Alright, you make your way back out of the city gate. And back over towards the labor camp. Where you see a lonesome guard just at the very border of it, walking back and forth, holding a lantern that's oddly burning green.
Charming. I'll kind of slowly walk up and give a little wave and see if do I recognize the guard.
That is your guard.
All right. I'll approach him.
There you are. I've been waiting half the day.
Sorry, I have other things I have to do.
Well, they expect me to be in certain places during the day. I've been standing out here for hours. They're probably missing me, wondering where the hell I am and why I'm not doing my job.
Sorry, alright, well, I have gold for you, so hopefully that'll make up for the trouble I've gotten you in.
Of course, that was the agreement. Unfortunately, it seems your friends just aren't here.
Ah. Alright, well, it's good to know.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help, but it is what it is.
There was not even like, I don't know, talk of them amongst guards or anything?
Not even the faintest of whispers.
Alright, well, here's your gold. Thank you for whatever.
You're welcome. And again, I'm sorry.
Go easy on the kids, okay?
I'll try.
Alright, and then I'll, I guess, make my way back somehow. Still don't have papers.
We need to set aside time to go do that eventually. Well, we keep saying we're going to and then never do.
I'll do a quick check and see if there's any carts going in.
Yeah, there's some supply carts going.
Back to the cart game again.
Yeah,
It's
the
worked
sewer,
3 times.
yeah, and the sewer is scary. Yeah, I'll just try and approach someone and try and convince them to let me hop aboard.
Well, if you don't mind hiding yourself amongst coal.
Coal?
Oh,
You happen to approach a coal miner bringing his haul into town.
She'll just kind of grimace and start worming her way into the coal.
She is going to be washing that armor for hours.
Oh, yeah.
If you have prestidigitation, we can make your job easier.
Both the people with it
don't know
are
if
in prison.
I don't know if I have it. I don't think I do.
I don't think you can learn it.
Never do I.
Alright. Let's see if the guards are dumb again this time. It's a nat 1.
Yes.
When will this plan not work?
I have a feeling you're just gonna give me worse and worse things to hide in until I just stop completely.
Next time it's just gonna be like a pile of manure or something.
Yeah.
She's like, why are you even bringing this into a city? Hauling in corpses to be burned or something.
Oh, God.
I would prefer corpses to manure.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on how long the corpses have been sitting around.
True.
It depends what type of manure.
But yeah, you easily make your way into the city, completely shrouded by the piles of coal on top of you. Leaving a good chunk of your dignity behind. But,
Imagine a pig pen walking just a cloud of coal dust.
more or less.
Someone approaches you. Is that blackface?
Oh, God.
Well, she's coming from the mining area of town, so it can just be assumed she was working there in some capacity.
I'll just look longingly at the spa we went to days ago and then keep walking.
Well, we have our own bath, so it solves half
Sure.
the problem.
Whoever cleans the house is going to scream at you.
We haven't hired that person yet.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So yeah, you make your way to the rendezvous or the house first.
The rendezvous.
Alright, so Cassius
I recommend
is
getting.
leaning
Yeah, I'm gonna
up
recommend
against the
cleaning up in the river before you go there.
in full plate. Good luck with that.
Oh, that's right.
I don't think Myra's gonna strip down and get washed up in a river she can't confirm the cleanliness of.
True.
Just on her
Might be better
standards
than the coal
alone.
dust. Might be better than the coal dust.
What's a little bit of miner's lung? But, and Cassius is just kind of chilling in the house, sitting up against the wall, waiting as Myra walks in the front door covered head to toe in black coal dust.
Oh my god, Myra, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I just, cart full of coal. That whole thing.
Oh.
I'm okay, though. I swear.
Oh, okay, good. Did you learn anything?
I learned they aren't in the labor camp. So, just confirms they're in the prison, I guess.
Okay, sounds good. I was also able to find someone that has a friend in the prison. Her name is Celeste. Apparently she's in the MechSec wing. And apparently I should be able to send her a sending spell. So we might be able to get a message to the group.
Oh, awesome.
And also possibly get her help in escaping.
I also spoke to Druxus at the house, and he informed me that there is someone that he knows who is also planning a jailbreak. The name is Snellvik Nibelvik.
Okay.
It's a kind of a tough name. I think I remembered it correctly.
Right, and where is she located to?
Well, I did type it in chat, so
I know, but it's Mira. She's
yeah. It's like, it's a weird name.
She doesn't know a lot of gnomes. Yeah, we can find this person in the warehouse district. I guess they're an engineer of some sort.
Right, and you said she has someone inside the prison she's trying to break out?
Yep.
Okay, so we get like 2 people added to our party in the group, or in the prison, plus a coordinated effort on the outside. This is starting to look like an actual plan.
Yeah, looks promising.
Okay, so we should send a message to Celeste and meet up with this gnome.
Sounds good.
So I'm actually going to use sending. 25 word limit. Okay, let's start to figure this out.
And now we wait for him to meticulously piece together his message.
Hang on, I'm actually going to write this out to see if it is 25 words or not.
While this is happening, I'm gonna like dump some of my water skin, or use my water skin to try and clean up a little bit, just on my face.
Yeah, you just pull out your water and your like a bit of cloth you just have. Just douse the cloth and try to get as much of the soot off your face as you can. You get a good amount off, but you're mostly just smearing it around at this point.
Maybe it'll look like really cool, like war paint or something.
Sure, let's go with that.
Just convince myself.
Please take a shower.
Is I'm at 18 words. Did we get? I'm assuming I got the right folks' name, right?
Do what?
Hello? I'm assuming I got the right folks' name, right?
You did not ask.
Ah, right. Never mind. Okay, so here's the message I'm sending. Celeste, I'm Cassius, your friend, your rat folk friend told me about you. We wanted to stage a breakout. Find Paige in the prison. Unfortunately, I got 25 words, so that's what I got.
You get back only a single word. Understood.
It's a good spell, but it's very limiting. The amount of information you can impart.
And if you're on a different plane, there's just the whole chance that they never even get it.
Hey, it's only 5%.
Well, that's a good 5%.
Right. So at this point, what time of the day is it?
It's approaching evening.
So do we want to like rest for the night, then meet up, or try to find this this gnome in the morning?
Sure. I mean, I need to clean up before we do anything, I think.
Yes, I agree. I would help, but I don't really have anything that can help with this situation.
Yeah, I tried water and it just made it worse.
I recommend like completely submerging in the river if at all possible.
Or
Yeah,
she could
do
just
like a
go back to the
pre-clean.
house. But,
Like,
that amounts to tracking a bunch of coal through the house, so...
yeah. Like maybe the public bathhouse again for you.
Sure, that was in... Was
It
that in the
near
same
gate.
district?
I think
It was
I think it was
over
near
here.
Yeah, it was near the gate, I think.
I remember Mage trying to convince the chief of the miners to go away.
Okay, yeah, why don't we go talk to that gnome and then, like, on the way, I'll stop and get cleaned up.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Awesome.
I think more accurately, going to talk to the gnome would probably be a next morning thing.
Yes, next morning.
Okay.
Alright, so Myra heads to the bathhouse, and I assume Cassius is headed to the house as he is still in disguise.
No, I'm planning on camping out in this abandoned house for the night.
Alright.
I think it's a bad idea to draw any attention at all to our actual house at the moment.
Alright. So Myra goes to the bathhouse, which luckily it's a little later in the evening, so she's got no miners to contend with.
Phew.
And you get out of your heavy ass armor that's coated in soot, and luckily only a little bit of your actual skin shows, so I think it's just your face and neck area that shows through your armor, so
Yeah, probably my hair, too.
yeah. So you don't have a whole lot to clean on your actual person, but not being covered in soot is better than being covered in soot. And you've been hanging out in the sewer a lot lately, so a girl could definitely use a bath.
Yes. And is there an area where I could wash my armor?
Technically there's not an area where you couldn't do that, but,
Okay.
you
well,
might get some weird looks.
I'm gonna do it anyways.
I don't know why, but I'm just imagining Myra just sitting on a stool in the corner in a state of undress with just like a bunch of brushes and rags just scrubbing the ever-living shit out of her armor. But you managed to get most of it off, but it's still a little bit dingy, but a couple hours with polish and it could be shiny and new looking again.
Okay, good enough then.
Alright. Are you going to meet back up with Cassius or heading to the house? Or are you going somewhere else entirely?
I'll meet back up with Cassius.
Alright. You walk back into the house now, much cleaner than you were, we'll say an hour ago. Freshly, what's the word I'm looking for? Word's not coming to me. But, much cleaner, much more ready to tackle the problems we face.
Right, and I think that's all we were going to do for the night.
I'm assuming y'all are pulling out your bedrolls and getting ready for meditation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Elves.
Hey, it only says heavy armor can't, only hinders sleep. It says nothing about trance.
Nope. Nope.
So, that's why Myra never suffers any exhaustion from sleeping in her armor, because she doesn't sleep.
What was the lore again of why elves don't sleep?
I don't know, that's probably a reason for it. It's probably right in the description of trance.
Yeah, it's 4 hours of semi unconsciousness, but you're still aware of everything going on around you.
Yeah.
I think in the lore it's because like elves are like afraid of sleep almost. Like it represents a time of uncontrol, or they're not in control of themselves. Like elves can sleep, they just don't have to.
I think it was something with their dreams, that they were too real or something.
Yeah, they find their dreams unsettling.
I typed in D&D, why don't, and the first thing that pops up is, why don't cats have dark vision? And the second thing is, don't worry, I have a plan.
Dangerous last words.
Okay, here's how it officially works. Elves do not technically sleep. They enter a meditation called reverie that refreshes them far more efficiently than sleep. However, there are extremely rare occasions on which elves sleep, usually when they are absolutely exhausted. Drow elves are more likely to sleep, as many of them cannot find peace in reverie. And it can't be magic to sleep.
Anywho, time for trancing.
And other things like it has to do with metabolism or some shit, but people are applying science to a game where science is an afterthought. Yeah, you two enter your trances and zone out for several hours as the evening passes you by, and you prepare to head out the next morning for hopeful allies. And that is where we'll end the session.